Our day-to-day here at the Welcome Center, we welcome guests in, travelers in from different parts of the country, everywhere. Well, we've had people visit from like Australia. We have them from all over the United States and different countries. And we help them with reservations, attractions, food. While they're in Alabama, we help them with it. A lot of them here for the history. The Australians come for history and to learn more about Alabama and the Civil War, civil rights. I actually didn't know I wanted to be in the tourism industry. I was working with the city of Decatur, and Teresa Collier, our manager, seen me working, and she offered me the job, and I've been here ever since. My greatest joy about serving here is meeting all the different tourists and getting to connect with them. We can find out about their families and not only what they're doing on vacation, but we can connect with them and they can come back and see us every year, just about. The benefits of working with the state and tourism, you get to travel and do different shows and network with different states and tourism partners as far as the CVBs and chambers in different counties. Understanding different personalities and everybody that not only that you work with, but the people that you meet and connect with on a day-to-day basis. We have to close down the restrooms. People get upset, so it's not too funny to them if they can't come use the restroom. But we just try to have fun, and we joke around with the guests when they come in, tourists, to help them because they've been on the road for so long. So we try to have fun with the guests. I would just like to say thank you for this opportunity with Alabama Mountain Lakes and Alabama Tourism. If it weren't for my staff and the tourism department, I wouldn't been able to get this acknowledgement, I guess. So thank you.
It has been a long and winding road to being a Main Street director. This is my third chapter, and I'm loving every minute of it. My day-to-day with Athens Main Street is always different. So one day I may be showing people downtown that may be interested in opening a restaurant. The next day I may be setting up for Fridays After 5 where we'll have 4,000 or 5,000 people downtown. The next day I may be meeting with my promotion committee and we're creating a new event, maybe Culinary Month. So every day is very, very different for a Main Street director. The greatest joy about working in Athens as Main Street director is the wonderful people I get to work with. We have over 10 great independent non-chain restaurants. We have 15 boutiques and gift shops downtown. We have great events. Everybody working together is a wonderful part of this job, and everybody working toward making Athens a great destination. A great benefit of working here is you get to know what's coming next. And that's great. People will ask, well, what's coming next downtown? Well, you're gonna love it. And I can tell you right now, there is something coming downtown and you're gonna love it. What I have learned about my job and how it has helped me grow as an individual is the vast majority of people want to help and they want to make where they live a better place. And if you can figure out how to take their specific talents and passions and channel those, then you can really get some momentum going. And that's the neatest part about this job, is identifying those people and helping give them a way to give back to their city. My first year as Main Street director, we had 9 outdoor events that year. It rained for 7 of them. And I was, at that point, it was like, I felt like the little cartoon character with the cloud over their head. But since then, we have been pretty much only 20% of the events will have rain or inclement weather. But that first year, it almost broke me. 7 events rained out.
My greatest joy about my job is being able to help this local area in North Alabama and certainly help our state in the process. I think serving in this position, if you are working and have an open door policy, I meet all types of people and they come with all sorts of issues. Most of them I'm able to help and do something with. Sometimes it's a federal issue and can't do anything, or sometimes they want $50 million for a dream that they may have. The dream may be credible, but getting $50 million is a little tough. But helping local tourism projects, I see tourism as a real dynamo for our state. And the reason I say that is I deal a lot with the budgets. And in the budgets, you deal with Medicaid, you deal with prisons, you deal with mental health. All of these are very important state entities and state missions, but none of them really give back to the commerce or to be a net revenue producer like tourism. Tourism's a moneymaker for our state, and the more we can bring people into Alabama, certainly the better off we will be, not only because it helps our local economies, the county commissions, the local cities and towns, and of course the state government through tax revenues, but it also adds amenities for our local areas where the locals get to participate or use those same amenities that are bringing the tourists in the first place. When I was first elected, one of the things that we wound up doing was spending the night in the Senate chamber on the Senate floor, and people were stretched out in their chairs, and people were back in their offices, down the hallways, on couches, all night long, all-nighters happening there in the Senate because of a filibuster that we were organizing. I don't know how funny that is, but certainly eye-opening, and I was thinking, my goodness, what have I gotten myself into? So is it a gag gift? Did Tammy give me a gag gift with a snake that's going to bounce out of a can? Uh-oh. It's for a patient person, I'm sure. It's going to be, looks like certainly a watch, if I had to guess at this point. Oh, wow. I'll always know what time it is. And thank you, Alabama Mountain Lakes, and thank you, Tammy Reese. I appreciate it. Thank you all. Well, that's a nice looking watch.
Well, I didn't really know I wanted to be in the tourism industry until I really started getting a glimpse and going to the Alabama Mountain Lakes board meetings and hearing all the wonderful things that they were doing in promoting our region in North Alabama. And that kind of got me started with tourism. So I would say my greatest joy is really serving the community. I get to do a lot of different things. I get to support special events. I get to support attractions. I get to support small businesses. We're kind of the sales and marketing arm for the city of Decatur. So we're always thinking about creative ways to get our name out there and to get our community out there. So my day-to-day never looks the same. This organization used to be in a little tiny house on 6th Avenue, and they had wanted a new visitor center for a long time. And then our current visitor center that we're in now, it just kind of came about and fell in our lap, and we were able to purchase it and make it a really prime facility. So very excited about the visitor center, and that's really the one thing that kind of has stuck out in my mind is this was a major project for us to undertake, but we really wanted the community to be involved with the tourism office, and I think that we've done that. I've really had to grow and learn to listen, a lot of listening, and then really getting people to collaborate together. And I think that's what a tourism office is so great at, is bringing everybody to the table and figuring out how can we do this project or that project or that event. It really takes the community working together to move projects forward, to move events forward, and really just listening to what the community wants as well. Really, I get to know about a lot of things before they come to fruition. So also that is a very fun part of my career, is that things take a really long time, longer than we would like for them to sometimes. So a lot of the projects that we've been working on or people have been working on for a very long time, we're now seeing all of that come to fruition. So I get to know about a lot of projects and a lot of things that are up and coming that maybe take a really long time to come to light. I mean, there's a lot of days I'm like, I don't know what's really happening here. People come in and I don't ever know what to expect, what they're going to tell me or what they're upset about or what they're excited about. I honestly never know what's going to happen when they walk in the door. So I just, after 7 years and really like 10 years kind of in this industry, I've just learned to smile and nod a lot and just kind of roll with whatever comes my way because I absolutely never know.